Hello, so now we're back again. So we finished smithing the Mithril Scimitar. So now if we open the smithing interface, you could make the offhand Mithril Scimitar. Mithril offhand. We have the main hand one. It's just this weapon would be the fastest weapon. Oh, right now we're just doing smithing. Just because we leveled up our range, right? Our range was like level 9 at the end of last episode. We just got to level 10 range. So actually now we're going to be able to use the level 30 weapons. We've been training. We were in the Lumbridge Catacombs, and then we left the Lumbridge Catacombs. We killed the corpse spiders for a little bit. We killed the other mages for a little bit. Oh, they actually dropped us the fire talisman. So apparently all the guys near the end of the Lumbridge Catacombs can drop you all of the talismans that you need. Although we decided to go to the Dark Wizards after we went to the chickens for a bit. You can pretty much just do like chickens or corpse spiders or those things besides the corpse spiders. So pretty much right now we're just working on a melee set. Just because on the stores they're expensive. If you're trying to buy the smithed melee armors and the weapons and everything, they're a bit more expensive from the store. Although they sell for so cheap to the store, it's so weird. Smithing, the rework, they increase the price that the vendors sell the items for tremendously, and then they make it so the items won't really buy your items for barely anything. Some kind of monopoly where you have to make your own items or else pay them some absorbent fee for them smithing them. Oh, and their items aren't even upgraded or anything. They're charging all those prices for all those base items. We're making +1. We just need the offhand scimitar. So the beginning of this episode is just we have 30 defense. Oh, in the bottom right, if you go to settings, if you go to combat experience, as soon as you get to level 30 defense, you could stop getting defense experience. You just go to gameplay, combat experience. Then these settings control the experience gained in combat. At least one skill must be selected in each of the melee, ranged, or magic. Each setting splits the experience gained equally between the selected skills and constitution. So if you wanted to power train something, so open the smithing interface. Now we're actually making +2, making the +2 plate body, +2 full helmet. Still don't know what the difference is between the chain body and the full helmet. Maybe it has better stabbing defenses and crush defenses. But for now, we're just making the Mithril full helm +2. That'll take another 4 bars. If you open the smithing interface, we say we're making the Mithril plate body. Oh, we're out at Mithril bars. We need more Mithril bars. So we run over here to the furnace, smelt. Need more Mithril. 70. 13. We could only make 13 mithril bars. Please don't say that we're gonna have to go and mine mithril. Please don't say we're gonna have to mine mithril to make all of our +2 items. We're so close. And then what are we gonna do with the steel, iron, and the steel? Are we just gonna skip something? Oh, we only need to make the armor sets of mithril. We only need to make the mithril armors. Just because we have 30 defense already, we can skip the other ones. So if we open the smithing interface, now if we go to mithril, now if we try to make the +2 mithril plate body, it's 10 bars. So deposit everything. Should have 22 of them. Alright, make the mithril plate body +2. So you're gonna begin that project. We're just basically going to be trying to make the best mithril armor that we can for our level. So with the combat experience, right as soon as you get a 30 defense, that's alright. You need to get your other skills count up. Maybe 30 magic, maybe 30 range, maybe 30 attack, and then 30 strength. Just because you'll be using the mithril items by then strength doesn't really add too much damage. Well, maybe it gives you abilities or something. Though we think most of the power would probably be in just getting the weapon first. And then once you get a 30 attack, then you could go here. You could say we only want to train strength experience. Then you could just level strength to level 30. So you could change that whenever you want. Ranged combat. So we unchecked defense. Whenever we're doing ranged or mage, we're getting a faster ranged experience. Ranged is going up faster because it's not a sharing experience with defense. So that's helping everything level up a bit faster. That's why range is already level 29. And then melee. We're probably going to be doing some melee this episode then. Yeah, considering range is done, mage is done, we'll just show you where we have been training and how we got our armor. We just basically bought the armor from the vendor because the ranged armor seems to be really cheap for some reason. Well, compared to the melee armor is so expensive. So we could do this. We got some talismans. Oh, that's right. We were getting talismans. We were defeating dark wizards for talismans. We actually got the water talisman, the fire talisman. All we need is the earth and the mine talisman. Those also drop off of the dark wizards. Although I think we're going to explore the stronghold of security this time as well. We were going to go down there just to see what kind of enemies are down there. Maybe try training melee on the flesh crawlers. We'll just have to get like 30 attack first. Probably 30 attack just by attacking chickens. Chickens or corpse spiders. It's just corpse spiders. They give you crafting experience and they give you money, which doesn't really help you. Chickens, they give you feathers, which gives you fletching. It doesn't help you. I guess the whole thing that matters is just getting the higher levels so you can fight the things that are better, that give you more money per hour and better items. Essentially, I think we're skipping corpse spiders mostly this time. So your item is complete, the mithril plate body +2. There we go. Now if you smith on the anvil, make the mithril plate legs +2, 6 bars. Took half of them. All we have left to do is the boots and the gloves. And then we might actually have to go get some mithril. Oh, some coal. We need to get some coal. Oh, it's just in Falador here, I guess. Coal is just to the west over there. It's just annoying at this point, mining everything, because we already mined so much. Although we did mine a full inventory of ruin. We did turn in that star, the crashed star. We did mine it. We did find another one, and we did talk to the sprite. And then we did get the 15-minute boost, and then we did mine for 15 minutes. We mined rune ore, so we finally start leveling. You could also say another good thing about this is that it's giving you smithing experience, right? Instead of doing AFK smithing, you're doing sitting here smithing. It actually seems like making a rune arrowheads would basically be almost the same experience as mithril. It'll be a lot better once you move up to adamant, when you make a full adamant set at some point. So now our plate legs +2 is done. If you make the plate boots +2, we should be able to make everything except for the weapons. We're gonna have to go get a little bit of coal. Although now you have the best melee armor you could use at this point. And then we'll just train all the other things up to like 40 or level 50 or something. Leave defense at 30, and then just power train defense to level 50, and just skip the adamant. Maybe something like that, depending how hard everything is. Go smith anvil, make your final +2 armor piece. So how many do we need? Do we need like 8 pieces of coal? Maybe somewhere around there. And mage, we don't know how we're gonna level up mage. So essentially, fletching is all done. Crafting, we didn't really do too much crafting except for the corpse spiders. So if you go to the west over, oh, there's coal. There's coal in the mining guild. Coal is in the mining guild. Climb down the ladder. So actually, instead of going west over Falador, there should be coal here. That guy's just dropping his runite. There is coal down here. So we don't have our mining box, so it's not going to be as efficient, but we do get the, took us 2 hits to get that coal. I guess as we level up more in mining, we're going to be mining them successfully more often, right? I feel like in mining, there's stealth benefits to do, hide members, everything free to play. So you still get like better critical swings, which probably equates to one-shotting rocks more often. 5% better critical strings just in 2 more mining levels. And then another 2. Oh, stamina, so you don't have to click the rock as often. Increased stamina at level 71, so double increased stamina. And then just a bunch of better critical swings. So you mine that rock, and then you go mine the illuminated one, and then see if it gives you double ores, which it didn't. So there we go. I guess some of the times you do mine it successfully. I mean in like one hit. So now if we're done in the mining guild, you would go east. You just say deposit everything. Then you go smelt everything, right? Go smelt. Oh, you could repair these things on the ground. Smelt. You want to make mithril bars. You need a few more mithril bars. And coal's just for steel, pretty much. You do need coal for steel, unless you have the steel bars, the iron bars. I think we made some bars. So that should be enough. 8 more mithril bars. So if you mend the burst pipes, so these burst pipes, they just give you a respect for the mini game, which counts for an achievement, part of the completioner's cape probably. If you wanted to complete everything in the game, do absolutely everything. So you gain respect, and you gain smithing experience. So we just come here and pretty much mend these just because we smith for a long time, and then they build up over time. Eventually, at one time we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 built up, but that's because we weren't level 50 smithing yet. So now if we smith on the anvil, now we go to mithril, we could deposit everything. We have 10 bars. Go to mithril scimitar, make the mithril scimitar +2. So we needed 8 bars, right? Open smithing interface, we could make both of them. Offhand requires 4 as well. So you did need another 8. So it's 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mithril bars just to make 1 sword. It's quite a bit. And then now, oh, there's another pipe you could mend, right? It just started. Is it based on how much experience you get? It seems all these ones came here really quickly. And we're getting a lot of experience quick. So the only reason we've been here is just making these things. We have not been here for too long. Just the smithing guide of the episode. So we reheat the item again. Oh no, it reheated the other item. So it does that. It takes the first item in your inventory and then your second item, and then it switches them. I mean, you queue up your second offhand scimitar, and then when you go to heat the item, it heats up your main hand scimitar, so it's the first one in the inventory. So it usually sometimes messes up your smithing then. Although if you look at your smithing level, you're basically almost level 53. And then we'll just have to make some other low-level items. So after we make all of these, we'll be going on to the combat part. Maybe we'll just level up melee a little bit. We should show how to gear your characters, right? If you're looking for how do I gear my character, so we just go buy everything from the shop. No, the shopkeeper charges crazy prices, so just make it yourself. For these ones anyways, if you smith on the anvil, just go to iron. Oh, you can't even use iron yet, level 10. You're gonna have to use bronze. Oh, we could use those Reese's swords. Reese's swords would work. So like steel bar, just make the steel ones maybe. Just a steel scimitar. Make a base, steal some. Oh, you lack the materials or inventory to create it. Make the base steel scimitar, 2 steel bars. We have 14 steel bars. There we go. So you can make the steel scimitar and the offhand scimitar. Open smithing interface. Make the offhand scimitar. So you just have to make them to plus one instead of +2. And then from the Catacombs quest, they did give us swords to start with. Although I guess we could just quickly smith iron ones, right? If you have the iron. If not, you could go mine the iron again quickly. Guess it didn't take too long to get that coal. Steel scimitar has been smithed. Now the steel offhand scimitar. You could just make a 2-handed weapon to make it easier, right? Make it quicker. You just need to store one weapon in the bank. Although I think the one-handed weapons are better for destroying smaller enemies quickly, just because of the attack speed. And your offhand usually finishes them off. Though maybe the 2-hand is the weapon of choice. I guess it doesn't matter. We've chosen to go with dual wielding. So open smithing interface. Now make the +1 steel scimitar, which is it's only another 2 bars. So it's only 4 bars for each sword, 8 steel bars altogether. But you don't have to make the armor set, you only have to make the weapons. Oh, and we have so much heat, and we're so good at smithing steel that we don't have to reheat steel. So you can just sit here and smith steel forever. Even like the 2-bar items. Steel, offhand, steel scimitar. And then your level 20 weapon sets. Yeah, your level 20 weapon set's good. Steel scimitar +1, level 20. And then mithril scimitar +2. And then maybe we do just make the iron scimitars. Might as well just make the iron scimitars. They'll be better than the Reese's sword that you have. Then your offhand steel scimitar should be done pretty soon. There it is. Smith and go to iron. Make the iron scimitar base. So we're gonna have to make some more bars. Do we have? Go see if you can make some iron bars. Smelt furnace. Holy 276. You can make tons of iron bars. Go make 12 iron bars. There should be plenty. You see how slow the experience is when you're smithing iron bars, right? It's like two experience. 2 experience for making iron. That is really low compared to what you're used to at this point in your master smith level of smithing level 52. And you can pre-click and right-click, and then as soon as you're done making them, deposit everything. There we go. Then smith on the anvil. Now you could definitely make your iron scimitars. 2 iron bars. It should actually make even faster than the steel scimitar. Yes, it seems the higher metals take longer to smith the items. The lower metals seem to be able to smith the items so quickly compared to the other ones. Might as well just queue up the offhand scimitar and then just make both of them. And then to upgrade them, it won't even take that long. And then with that, we'll basically be done. Basically have your starting set. Have everything you need. Once you get to level 10 attack, you could upgrade to your iron items. And then once you get to 20, you could upgrade to your steel items. Once you get to 30 attack, upgrade to your mithril items. And just keep these in your inventory. You have smith both of them. Go to iron, make your +1 scimitars. Open smithing interface, make your offhand +1, and finish your smithing journey. So basically got like the next level, and then halfway up to the next level, almost up to 53. And eventually, you're gonna have to make adamant items, adamant weapons. Probably could make adamant weapons right now, right? There's just be the episode of smithing weapons. Although we don't really plan to go past 30 in these stats anytime soon. Basically just want to keep level 30 mage, 30 range, 30 attack, 30 strength, 30 defense, and then go into dungeoneering with that. So smithing anvil, you would make the adamant weapons. Base, adamant scimitar. Make the adamant scimitar. Then you could upgrade it to +3. So this is also good too because your adamant's giving you a lot more experience than other stuff was. We're still contemplating for a defense. Do we? Well, it would make sense. It would make sense to make the adamant plate body. Oh, unless you're just leveling up a one combat style, right? If you don't need that, if you're just leveling up like mage or range, and you're just getting a level 50 defense with a mage or range, then you will never need the adamant armors. Actually, we could just like skip melee completely. We could have done that, or just kill the vampire. If you just kill the vampire, he should give you all of the attack experience. Although we'll save it. It's fun. It's fun leveling the attack levels. It's fun leveling the attack levels. Like adamant scimitar +1, another 2 adamant bars. And then should we make the rune scimitars? It's just all of the items are gonna take up all of our inventory space. Oh, and then we were looking, what could we level up melee on after? Should we do a stronghold of security run just to do those achievements? I think that is what we were doing. I think we talked about that earlier. Now your adamant scimitar is just about done. Maybe reheat it. I didn't reheat it long enough. Then your adamant scimitar +1 is done. Now I'll make the adamant scimitar +2. Should have a whole bunch of adamant if you mind a whole bunch. Oh, if you didn't use it all on adamant arrowheads. Of course, then you would actually have to put that in. So you can see we're getting 14 experience ticks. 14 experience every single time an experience thing happens. That's pretty good. 14 experience every time. Pretty like 7 for the +1 adamant item. And imagine plate bodies would just smith for longer. You could smith plate bodies forever. Plate bodies would get you to level 60. Oh, reheat your item. And then maybe we'll skip making the offhand one for this video. It's gonna be the same thing, right? We've been smithing already. We will smith the offhand at some point. So I guess it just takes like 2 minutes, right? Might as well get everything done. So if you ever do go to 40 attack, you have all of your weapons ready. So you go to adamant, offhand, scimitar, base, make one. So we can look at the achievements. If you go to achievements, say Varrock. Enter the second level of Stronghold of Security. Venture through the cobweb corridors. Enter the Champions Guild. Escape the spider webs. Cast Varrock Teleport. Oh, use these Gall Scepter to teleport to Barbarian. Isn't there one for reaching the bottom? Enter the second level. Is the second level the bottom level? I thought there was something for reaching the end and opening the chest. Make a plank for party membership. How on earth do you get planks as a free-to-play? I thought there was more. I thought there was more to the Stronghold of Security. Oh well, whatever the case, we'll make our way. So your adamant scimitar offhand is done. Now just make the adamant scimitar +1 quickly. Then that's the only thing we're gonna make. You can make the rune scimitar, but there's no reason to until you get to level 50 attack. Well, this is the level 40 attack item. Mithril is the level 30 attack item. Don't worry, we're actually just about done. We're 60% of the way done the item. And then is this the, this is the +1 version. So I guess we have to make the +2 version. So I guess over here for slightly longer. 307, 403 accuracy. It is a lot more accurate. Oh, adamant scimitar offhand +2. And then actually if you bury the item, it actually completely destroys the item, but you do get like twice the experience, so it would be like 20, 24, 28 or something like that. It would destroy your item. It would be something to do with them, right? You smith all these adamant plate bodies +3, and then you bury them just because they're not worth anything, at all. Pretty much just extra experience you can get for the item. That's why I think everyone says to just use mithril plate bodies and then just bury them. Although you don't get all of the fletching experience, which does add up. Oh, you can see we're actually over 50%. All that sitting here smithing without even realizing it, you already got even closer to level 53. So once we have all these, we're going to see if we can deposit them. We have to withdraw the mage armor and all that. So everything's all made, all of your weapons, all of your armor. If you go use the bank chest, 99 spots. We don't have any spots. Withdraw things you don't need. Like lobsters, we don't have room for the lobsters. The vampire, we should go destroy the vampire. And then that would probably make all these useless, all these things we made. So the mage armor, we don't need the mage armor. Just because we get a new mage armor, we could destroy the first tower helmet, deposit those. And then what else do you not even need in here? The cat you definitely need. Maybe the cape doesn't add so much. Maybe all these raw beast meats, you don't need them. Maybe the potato seeds, you could get more potato seeds. The spider silk, you definitely don't need that. So let's close it, and let's just throw away everything. Throw away everything you don't need, just because they only give you 100 inventory spots. The imp hide, don't worry about that. You're gonna get a stronger thing. Well, if you drag it, it counts as destroying it, right? If you want to get another helmet, you can go to the wizard's tower to talk to the rune guy in the basement. If you open the chest and deposit everything, everything fits except for one item. So you're gonna have to figure that out. Maybe just this Owen's shield, right? It's just do anything. Maybe the Skull of Remembrance. Does it do anything? Or is it just like this? It looks pretty cool. Well, it's gonna run out of use pretty soon, right? Destroy it. You could retrieve another one on the top floor of the Ceratomus Architect Chamber via the portal at the top of the Black Knight's Fortress. So there's one inventory space gone. Then the tree seed, the willow seed. We don't have any way to use it, but it probably is good to hold on to. And then these Reese's sword, we're gonna stop using them pretty soon. So if we look at the character, we just have the range stuff equipped. Let's just go defeat that vampire quick. We'll defeat the vampire. We'll end the clip. The clip's like 30 minutes, and then we'll do another 15 minutes of defeating the vampire, and then probably not even using some of these because we'll be level 30 attack maybe, or 20 or 15 attack. Alright, so now we're back again. So you can see we defeated the Dark Wizards. We got the Fire Talisman, the Water Talisman. We just need the Earth Talisman, the Mind Talisman, So if we withdraw the steak, withdraw the garlic, withdraw the steak, maybe we could defeat the vampire that we couldn't defeat before. Let's just bring all of the food. We know the vampire was ridiculous. And then that'll get that quest out of the way. And 2 inventory spots, which is most important. So if we go to Draenor teleport, we have our bow on. We have the Willow shortbow level 20, steel arrows level 20, and we have the carapace torso level 30 armor. We just bought it from the vendor. So if you hit the north button, just run north. If you just run north here, hopefully the vampire is still down there. Just have to open it. This time you're a higher level. This time you should stand more of a chance. If you go to the quests, hide the recommended. Say Vampire Slayer. We started this one a long time ago. All we had to do was go down here, destroy the vampire. Although the vampire almost destroyed us. So it looks like the vampire is sleeping again. Come through here. Maybe this time we're stronger than we were before. So you'd stand more of a chance. Amazing, the vampire. He's so scary. Hits for like 250, so he hits for like 25% of your health when we were fighting him before. But we're back again for revenge. We have the garlic, we have the steak, the hammer. Now, if we attack him, see, so it's like 265. 265 is just ridiculous. Oh, and we have the prayers. Let's use the ranged prayers. And be sure to eat if he does too much damage to you. Count Draenor. So scary. Eat the pike, eat the pike. Eat the pike, don't let him kill you. If he hits you again, eat another pike. Eat another one, 550. Full hit points. Make sure he does not pull some tricks. I think we just had to kill him, right? Wasn't any trick to do. You use the steak on the vampire. Vampire seems to regenerate. Use the garlic on the vampire. Why is he regenerating? There's no steak to drive in. There's no steak to drive in? What are you talking about? Climb up these stairs. Do we have to go get the steak again? Go back to Varrock. So I guess we used the steak on him. And then he must have taken the steak out. There's no steak to drive in. Vampire seems to regenerate. Vampire seems to have taken the steak out of his chest since we seen him last time. So we didn't quite get him last time. It said that we used the steak on him. It didn't quite pierce his heart. So we talked to Dr. Harlow. Hello, we need another steak. I've lost some equipment you gave me. Could you give me another steak? We couldn't quite destroy the... Oh, you just have to talk to him. Now you could go to Draenor Village. So his quest was a little bit longer than we thought. We have retrieved a second steak. I thought we were literally just going to have to go down there and destroy the vampire, and that was it. But some complications seem to have happened. I think are we the first people to encounter this? Where you drive the steak into the vampire, and then you come back, and then seems the vampire has taken the steak out already, so you had to retrieve a second steak. So from the waypoint, go back into the large door again, try for round 3. The vampire fights round 3. Cue all the editing. No, there's no editing. So you use the steak. If we have the steak in the inventory, if we open the coffin, we have the garlic in our inventory, the hammer, the steak. If you open it again, now the vampire, you stab the vampire with the steak, but it does not go deep enough. So the vampire is even more mad. He's like, you keep coming to bother me. Why? Leave me be. All I want to do is terrorize and take over Draenor. But you cannot let the vampire. So round 3 begins. Round 3 against the vampire. Count Draenor. Do watch your health. If he does hit you, do eat your pikes. That's why you brought them. So to you, the one-on-one battle against the vampire. Hopefully round 3 is the final round. The garlic in your pack has weakened the vampire. Vampire's weakened. Oh, now the vampire, I think it automatically does it, right? You finish off the vampire with a stake. Now, Count Draenor has finally been defeated. I should tell Morgan that we have finally defeated the vampire. It took us a few days, so he just disappears. Now we could open the door and leave Draenor. Open the door. Go south. Back to Morgan, where you started the quest from. Dr. Harlow was the one at the end, so it wasn't him, so it's just down here in the building then. So I guess we managed to finish another quest, right? We took a break, we did a bunch of combat, we got a range basically up. Now we're gonna get a melee basically up. If we go here, open the door, complete the quest. Maybe we could even finish Priest in Peril, right? Now we have the range levels to fight those guys. Talk to Morgan, tell him that we have killed the vampire, 3 quest points, combat experience then. So we can use this on anything. Oh. So if you didn't want to level up attack or anything, you could level up hit points with it. Would it make sense to level up hit points or attack with it? Maybe attack just because that's what it is supposed to level up. Oh, everything's so easy to level up. We'll just put it in Constitution. We'll increase hit points even further. 4,800 Constitution hit points. 3 hit points levels. Now your hit points level is 34 more life points. So maybe that would help out. So, oh, we're still going to be able to use those weapons then. So we don't need the garlic. We can get rid of the stake hammer. Get rid of the... Oh, did you want to? You can go talk to Dr. Harlow to get a new one. Drop the garlic. So that's 2 inventory spaces cleared. A bunch of hit points level higher. We really need to get this melee armor out of the way. So if we just like withdraw all the melee armor and then deposit the ranged armor. So this thing doesn't seem to help. Oh, you can turn your prayers off. You don't need your prayers on anymore. So we just don't need range stuff. You can keep the arrows there. That saves an inventory space. And you just need the melee stuff. So you wear all of your mithril armor +2. Then go to the bank. Withdraw your first stuff, your Reese's weapons. And then maybe even just take like your level 10 iron weapons, because you'd be level 10 in no time. So they are better than these ones, a lot better. Yes. So hold your iron scimitars. And then your character's all ready, right? All the melee gear ready to go. Go to the bank. You don't really need any food or anything, right? You just need like thread. Maybe we'll get spider silk or feathers. They're both pretty much the same. Feathers is quick. If you go to Lumbridge, then you just kill chickens. Or we'll just kill corpse spiders. Maybe it'll be a little bit of extra money for something. A little bit of crafting experience. I mean, chickens are right beside the bank. And you won't have to go to the bank. Though it won't matter because we're wielding the scimitar. We were supposed to go to the stronghold of security, but we'll do that later maybe. So all we need to do is just withdraw thread. Withdraw all the thread. And then go down to the southeast here. So if we had level like 55 magic, we could just high alchemy all of these silk robes, but they're gonna be holding up an inventory space until then. And then we're gonna be getting rid of the melee weapons, so once you get to level 30 attack, then you won't need all those other melee weapons anymore. That'd be like another 6 inventory spots. So basically, you would climb down these stairs, go back into the catacombs, then we just attack corpse spiders here. These things are really quick experience too, but I don't think they really drop you too much, right? So we went to settings, went to combat experience. We're only gaining attack experience for right now. We're just leveling up attack, and then once attack gets to level 30, then maybe just level strength up to level 30. And then just wear all of your new weapons. Oh, there's level 7 attack already. You can maybe go to level 10 attack and equip the weapons. Maybe see what we're doing with everything. Pretty much just attacks the corpse spiders. Loops all of the spider silk. So go take spider silk. Loot everything. Essentially, spider silk is the only thing you want. Or just like drop everything. You could bury the bones. You could bury the bones for prayer experience. Though we don't even know if it's really worth it. You do pick up them all the time. So usually with a range, it's so much easier because you could just sit in one spot and then shoot them, and then you hold your loot window open and just loot it all the time. You don't really need bronze arrows or anything. We use steel arrows. Oh, there's level 8 attack. I think we did have to fill up another like 6 minutes. So 6 minutes of killing corpse spiders. 6 minutes killing corpse spiders, and then looting all the stuff on the ground. So those salvage parts, we don't know what they do. We just pretty much deleted all these salvage parts. Essentially, here's how you train melee combat. And ranged combat as well. Range, we fought the Dark Wizards. Corpse Spider level 4. Corpse Spider level 4. And then once you have a destroy level 9 attack, you see how quickly your attack level goes up when you're just focusing in attack. So if you bury all of the bones. Oh, prayer level has gone up. Look, your prayer level. Get a whole bunch of spider silk. And then once you have a bunch of spider silk, you craft these spider silk. So it's like 37 experience. It's worth 600 gold or 1.2k if you high alchemy it. So essentially, we always just keep them for high alchemy. You just attack more of the corpse spiders. Then you just keep looting more spider silk until you get to level 10. Oh, then we could just destroy the Reese's sword. That would be 2 more inventory spaces to pick up spider silk. And then when your inventory is full, you just be like dropping your spider silk robes. Just because you pretty much just want to go back to town with a full inventory of robes. Then you could come back and pick up your thread, hopefully, if you're not gone for too long. Or you could bring your thread with you, one of the two. You see your attack level 10 already. If we equip the iron scimitars, they'll be more accurate. So we could destroy the Reese's sword. We can get another one in Lumbridge. Destroy Reese's offhand. You get another one in Lumbridge. So you go around and just maybe just loot the spider silk. Just hand loot the spider silk. There. Then just kill more. Maybe drop all the feathers. Drop the runes. You don't really need those. Drop the runes. You could just get runes just from rune crafting anything easily. See, the iron scimitars probably are doing a lot better against the enemies. They should be. And then once you get to level 20 attack, then you could use the steel scimitars. And then level 30 attack, you could finally use your mithril scimitars. So what do we do in the beginning? The beginning was just smithing basically. Basically smithing, just creating your own gear from all these stuff that you mined, and then just buying this stuff from the store. We didn't go shop buying this stuff from the store. Because we need to clear inventory space. It's always the struggle on free-to-play. It's like, what do you do with all of your inventory space? So now we almost have a full thing of spider silk, craft spider silk. Almost another thing of spider silk. And then you just go craft all these spider silk. So you craft all of it. And then you make more spider silk robes. Then you just go bank them. And then once we're level 20, maybe we'll go explore somewhere else. Yeah, there we go. I guess that's the video. So how are we gonna do the struggle of security? We're not gonna sit here and seriously fight spiders. Spiders after we get level 20 attack, 30 attack. Or maybe we'll go to the stronghold of security, and then we'll go all the way down in one of the videos or something. too sure. Oh, level 12 attack.